Good people, good people. What's the date? January 9th, 2020. Yes. Just a word to start your day, especially for the couples and the people who look to be in relationships as well. And I'm not a relationship guru. I just know a lot about a little and a lot about a lot as well. Look, people say finances is the reason why a lot of people or a lot of relationships end. And that is not the reason. That is not the reason. But while we're on finance, let me tell you this. Financial difficulty will make or break a relationship. But it's not the money. The money is not the driving force to breaking that relationship. This is what happens when there's financial difficulties. You guys have two options as a couple. And if you're single, as your future couple, or as your future boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, whatever. You guys are going to do two things in a state of financial difficulty. And when I say a state of financial difficulty, I mean long-term financial difficulty. Two things. Come together as a team and beat the hell out of your financial situation, or separate and get beat down by your financial situation. And when I say separate, you guys are still in a relationship. However, you guys will start looking at each other as the problem in that relationship. The thing is, the money is not the reason why you're breaking up. The reason you're breaking up is because you guys have not decided, you guys have not made the decision that we're going to come together in every financial state of our relationship, and we are going to plan victory. What you guys end up doing, or what a lot of people end up doing, is allowing the money or the financial stress to manage the relationship. So the financial stress comes on to a couple, and all they're worried about is what they can't do, why they can't do it, and they are barely treading water in this financial ocean, drowning a little bit, swallowing, taking in water. So they're in a constant state of stress when it comes to money. They can't talk about money without getting into an argument, or without their emotions being negatively affected by the conversation. They can't think about money. They look around themselves. Their coworkers are going out to eat for lunch. Now I can't go out to eat for lunch. I got a budget. When it's time to pay bills, they can't pay all their bills. All that stress is starting to manage their relationship. And they're managing their emotions about this stress independently, not as a couple. So one person is over here thinking about how they're going to attack the stress, how they're going to make it better. The other person's over here thinking about, why are we in this situation? Why isn't that other person over there doing more to take us out of this situation? So eventually, you guys are pitted against each other, with your finances being the puppet masters to your relationships, instead of making a decision that when we feel that there is some financial stress that we need to overcome, we're going to come together and we're going to strategize our way out of this situation. So if we need $100 by the end of the week so that we can go to the movies, buy groceries, pay our cable bill, whatever it may be, we need to come up with a plan to get that $100. Okay, what are we going to do? Maybe you're going to Lyft and Uber $25 every night. Postmate. Maybe you're going to sell something. Maybe you're going to work overtime at your job for the next 2 weeks so that you can plan ahead. There's going to be something that you guys can do together. Even if there's not an idea that comes into your head together, you guys can start brainstorming together. Whatever you do, you got to overcome that financial stress together. When you guys address any part of your relationship, right now we're just talking about finance, but it could be any part of the relationship. You guys need to address it as a team, and you guys need to come out of that meeting with a plan to succeed. When you have a plan to succeed, all of that frustration that you were experiencing over financial stress is going to dissipate. All of that sadness and emotional turmoil that normally would just sit inside of your spirit, all of that is going to dissipate. When you come into a meeting and then you come out with a plan to succeed, a plan to win, a plan to make it happen, a plan to go and get it, those negative emotions are going to be replaced by more positive emotions, more powerful emotions, more overcoming emotions, and understanding that we are no longer going to be puppeted by our financial stress. We are going to own it. We're going to go win, and we're going to come up with ways to get out of it. So that's what I got for you this beautiful Friday morning. You guys have a great weekend. I get up with you, man. Later.